Hello everybody and welcome to Wonderfully Hopeless Colors. My name is Charity and today we are going to continue our work in Grains of Gold by Hannah Carlson. We are working on this page. So I am going to, so as you can see, I've been doing a little work here and there off camera. Still using the same colors, but I'm going to see if I can't finish off her helmet. And yeah, we'll just see what we get done. So we're using Black Widows. It's just the colors I have currently out. So I think and I'm gonna, the rest of the detail on her helmet I'm going to do in gel pens. So I want some gel pen accents. So I think we're gonna start, what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna make her helmet purple. So we'll pull out my purple colors. And we're going to start with the lightest, which is Tulip. So I hope everybody is having a great start to their week, or their week. I am filming this on a Monday. I'm kind of sneaking this one in. My husband is watching a movie. I just finished taking a math quiz. And I have parent-teacher conferences this week. So I am going to be crazy busy. So I wanted to sneak in a little bit of coloring because tomorrow I'm doing parent-teacher conferences. Well, tomorrow's insane anyway. Alright, so now we're going to take eggplant. I am going to be, have to go to work all morning. And then I have to leave work early, take my husband to the doctor, bring him home, get him something to eat real quick. If he has D&D, I have to call my, well, either way I have to call my mom. I have to let my mom know what time he needs to go so she can pick him up and take him to D&D. And then I have to go back to work for parent-teacher conferences. So it's going to be a busy day tomorrow. It's not a huge problem, it's just, it's a lot to get done. But it's just the way that works. So it's going to be a busy, busy day. I also need to get my formal evaluation paperwork done and turned in. I haven't gotten that. Well, okay, so I have to schedule a time with the secretary, and I haven't got that done. I'm going to do that tomorrow. So that'll be easy enough. And then I have to write, complete all the paperwork for a formal observation, but you know, it could be worse. But the benefit to having, if there is a benefit to parent-teacher conferences, I'm not complaining, they're not too bad, but it is a late night, and I don't enjoy the late nights and the trying to get everything sorted out and figured out. But the benefit is that I get Friday off. So now I'm going to take Rosie And we're just going to do the trim in the helmet in rosy. And then the rest of the details on the helmet, I'm going to do in glitter pen later. So I'm going to do the glitter pen when I'm done. So, and this weekend is the Steam Show, which is basically a fall festival. And if it's not a wet, soggy mess, which given the weather currently, it's probably going to be, I will be going to that. But we will see what the weather does. All right. There's the helmet. All right. Let's come down here to the boots. So I think I need to sharpen my pencil. Actually, I think I'm going to continue that with the gel pen. Alright, so we're going to put those colors aside and let's do their hair. So I want brown. So I think, but I want like a reddy brown. So I'm looking at my color swatch. I think I have a color family order one on here, in here too. Maybe I'll look at that. All right. Let's see. I think. Yeah, I think. Sorry. All right. I think I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna grab chestnut, cinnamon, and mud. So chestnut is chestnut 68. 68. There's chestnut. And then cinnamon is a skin tone. That's 11. There's that one. And what did I say was the last one? Because, yeah, mud. Mud is also a skin tone. And it's 22. Okay. Let's give these a sharpen. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get some coloring in on Wednesday. However, I also don't want to do schoolwork this weekend, so that means Wednesday and Thursday I have to get all my lesson planning done, and I have a full slate of parents coming in for parent-teacher conferences. So, alright, sorry, got to turn the book. So Thursday I am going to be busy, and I am not going to have time to do lesson planning. So if I don't get all my lesson planning done, then I have to do it over the weekend. So, thankfully I'm caught up on grading, so that makes life easier. So I'm going to see what I can get done tomorrow. I do need to get grading done as well tomorrow because they run reports Tuesday nights. So I gotta get my paperwork done. which means my grading has to get done. So, yeah, and sorry, book's gotta rotate. Left-handed thing, you get used to it. The spines of books get in my way. So, yeah, I got a fair bit of work, but I'm kind of hoping I can get some coloring in. I'd like to finish this picture. I've been enjoying it. I have not made a lot of progress on my coloring goals for the month, but that's the way it usually goes. School comes back into session, and I don't have nearly as much time as I used to. And college courses take up more time. And, but I am doing pretty good in the college class, so I'm not going to complain. So there's that. Alright. Now let's take mud and let's add in the shadows. So I thought the camera beeped at me. It was something else. I don't know what my husband's watching. I can hear a little bit of it. It's so nice. The weather finally cooled off. It's raining outside, so I have my windows open. I don't know if you can hear the fan in the background or not, but fan's going. I got home and was like, yes, it is cooler outside than inside. I can turn off the air. And I love the smell of rain. It's not as good in town as it is in the country. Oh, there's nothing like the smell of rain in the country. It's supposed to get some thunderstorms too. And I love a good thunderstorm. However, my Lexi dog does not. So hopefully we don't get too bad of a thunderstorm. Alright, now we're going to take cinnamon. So I've been mostly, and there's the dog barking. Lexi, no. The neighbor's dog barked. I've mostly been coloring. No, you're not going out there to bark at the little doggy. You don't need to bark at the little doggy. I have mostly been coloring autumn pages. I've done a couple space-themed ones, but it's not my favorite topic, which is part of the reason why I went ahead and colored them, because I figured good challenge to color stuff that I don't normally gravitate towards. I will say I'm less invested if I mess it up. Because it's like, it's not my favorite subject, so what's the big deal? It's not a big deal. Oh yeah, now she's ready to bark. I can hear them talking outside. She's trying to see out the window. She's looking out the wrong one. Funny dog. Lexi, no. Hopefully she doesn't start, because she's loud when she starts. Great Dane has a deep bark. Alright, coming back in with Chestnut. Crazy dog thinks I'm going to let her out there to bark. Huh, I don't think so. Then I have to go tell her to stop. And she won't go outside anyway because it's raining. And she's a princess, a neurotic one. And she'll stand at the door and go, "No, I'm not going out there." Yes, I hear the little dog. You don't need to bark at the little dog. No. Such a fierce doggy. Oh, how I love my black widows. One of my favorite color pencils, although to be fair, I pretty well like all of mine. What did I tell you? No, you don't need to bark. Neither I nor you two wants to listen to you bark. Yes, you're a good girl. I don't need protection. Remember, I'm scary enough. Remember? Mommy's scary. How about you go lay down now? Yes, I know. No, I don't have anything up here for you. You're a silly dog. You're a silly dog. No, you're not going to go bark. You can just go lay down. Alright, now let's come back in with the cinnamon and do just a smidge more blending. Kind of what I wish my hair looks like. Mine is not that red. And now there's too much gray, so. downfalls of getting old. Too much gray these days. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's tackle the second chickie's hair. Brown looks good on with the pink. That's always a positive. All right. Not even sure best angle to attack this. I have some purple in her hair. I need to downside to the grass mowing, or the rain, is that I'm gonna have to mow this weekend, which I don't know when I'm gonna do because it's supposed to rain all weekend. I will have to find a time. Hopefully it lays off long enough I can get the yard mowed, because I haven't mowed in 2 weeks. It's gonna be 3 by the time I get it mowed. Was talking to my mom over the weekend, and my grandmother got diagnosed with severe arthritis in her back. And I'm like, well, that sucks. I don't have severe arthritis, and the crap is annoying. I can't imagine having severe arthritis in your back. And my mom has arthritis too, and in her back and hands and everything else. And she crafts the same as I do, and she's like, I tried knitting, and I knitted for 20 minutes and my hands just hurt so bad. And I'm like, yep, my arthritis has been really bad for September, which is unusual, but I haven't been taking the supplement I normally take, and I'm feeling it. And I said, but honestly, I can color, mostly. I can't color as long, but it's alright. And I can crochet. I can't cross stitch. It hurts when I cross stitch. And I can't do knitting for very long. I still knit, but I don't knit as long. Lexi, no. And Mom's like, huh, I didn't think about crochet, which is hilarious since she's the one who taught me how to crochet. And I bought her ergonomic hooks because I knew she had trouble with her hands, the same as I do. Only hers is worse. And yeah, I just thought that was funny that she's the one that taught me how to crochet. She learned how to knit when she was in her 50s, I think. So it's not her first craft, but yeah, I thought it was funny. I was like, Mom, it's a different hand movement. Switch it up. She's like, I didn't even think about that one. And it's like, well, if I don't have something to do with my hands, I'm going to go stir crazy. So, I'm going to craft some way. Lexi, I don't need you barking. You're going to get banished. Stop woofing. Hey, I said stop woofing. That doesn't mean do more woofing. So, I'll be interested to see if she actually tries crochet, see if it helps, or if she forgets. Lexi. She can't see anything out of the window she's looking at, but she's bound and determined to bark at a tiny little dog that's the size of her head. No. There's no need to bark, Lexi. I'll go get the squirty gun. She hates being squirted. It's the quickest way to get her to mind. Okay, it's the only way to get her to mind. She is stubborn. Lexi. I mean, I can't blame her that much. And she's actually doing pretty good. She could be way worse when it comes to the barking. She has that power. She could pull out her big dog bark. Some days I really hate living in town. If I could afford to live in the country, I so would. Unfortunately, it is expensive to have land in the country. And honestly, you miss some things like good internet, because let me tell you, it ain't good out there unless you pay a small fortune. Because my mom lives in the country, and I grew up in the country. So, alright, back to Chestnut. I know all about the internet in the country, although I haven't lived in the country since dial-up, so I only have to deal with my mom's internet when I go out there to fix something for her, which I don't do as much anymore because it's really hard for my husband to get around on the farm. He can walk fine outside, but my mom and my grandma's house is both very full of stuff, and most of that stuff is very breakable. And Jim finds it really hard to walk around and maneuver. So, and I'm not, as I had this conversation with my mother, going to leave my husband home alone so I can go out to the farm when they could come in town and Jim could be part of the conversation. So I don't think she liked that opinion, but at the same time, what do you want me to do? And my camera is telling me it's about time to stop. I didn't even get that much done, but it's about time to stop. Need to give my hands a rest anyway. Just because the arthritis isn't bugging me doesn't mean I need to piss it off. But we're gonna finish this hair. And then, if I can make the camera behave, maybe, no, I don't know if I'm going to attempt this again. I might do that next time. Getting the hair is probably good enough. Okay, there's the hair. I'm definitely liking that one. Alright, gonna just come back in with a little of the mud. Wait, no, I don't want mud. I want cinnamon. And little dog's barking again. Lexi's decided to ignore him. Okay. All right. Okay. Big elements left on this page. The rocks and the ground. The thingies that I'm not sure what they are, but they look kind of like they're supposed to be a plantish thing. Not tackling the sky I'll do the sky last. Kind of have an idea of what I want to do. I'm probably going to do chalk pastels for the sky. Probably. So we have her blaster and the swordy thing. I'm trying to decide. Oh, what have we got for colors? What have we got for colors? Let's go for gunmetal gray, which is 92. Just gonna put those browns in the cup with all the pencils that I've used. Alright, there's that gray. And then I think we're gonna go with cobblestone, which is 153. Probably let's do Black Widow, which is 111, which I already have out. Okay, so Midnight, Black Widow. What's the other color I have out? Actually, let's go with flat black. Okay. Move the pencils out of my way. Alright. So let's sharpen some. Actually, they're all pretty good. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, let's start with the lightest one. Okay, never mind. That's tiny space. Let's sharpen. And we're gonna go I think, well, had to let the dog out of my room. Alright, now we're going to come in with some cobblestone. And here comes my husband. Betcha, betcha. Alright, now we're going to take the flat black. So much for taking a break. Alright, now let's come back in with the gunmetal and blend that out a bit. Alright. And then I think, I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's not a sight. I have no idea. It's got a weird line through it. I don't know what it's supposed to be, so. We're just going to give it some color. Okay. And then, because I'm going for the serious girl power look, we're going to make the grip purple. Okay. Alright. I think that's looking good. Let's see if I can get this weird contraption-y thing done. Alright, gotta turn the book. Because, yeah. And I'm not even sure. The problem is that I'm gonna have to go upside down. This is the problem with being left-handed. All right. Oh, so relaxing. It wasn't a bad day, but it's kind of nice to just be able to shut my brain off and color. I think I'm going to make the teeth a different color. Alright. I'm going to make some of this like more metal-y looking, and some of it is not going to be metal-y looking. Okay. Alright, now let's add some accents in. Actually, let's come in here. I want to... Okay. I'm going to do accents in pink this time. And just a little bit of purple. Alright. So, I only have sharpen one. Alright. Okay. And I think for the for lack of a better word, teeth on this. I'm going to make those glitter. Not sure what kind of gel pen yet, but I'm pretty sure those are going to be, there's going to be gel pen, because that's what I'm feeling like doing. Just feel like adding gel pen to this pen. Well, okay, I like to add gel pen. I like the sparkle. I don't need it everywhere, unless it's a mandala. And then, sure. And then whatever I do with the teeth, I'm going to do that little bit in there with, so it kind of goes together. Okay. Alright, let's turn that around. Okay. I am pretty happy with that. And it's a pretty good thing that I am happy with that, because the battery's about dead. So let me, well, okay, not zoom, but pull you up a little bit, because I didn't zoom. So that's where we're going to stop tonight. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for kind of hanging out with me while I did some coloring, and I will talk to you later. Have a great night. Bye.